Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Line Rider Adventure by Frappy. A little bit different today. We are a 7 by 7 grid. A bit unusual for this series, but what that means is in every row and every column, we are placing the digits 1 to 7 exactly once each. 7 by 7s don't traditionally have any regions or boxes because it's a prime number, so you can't really split it very evenly. Like you can't tile it with like size 7 boxes in a consistent way. And you could do irregular regions, but Frappy has just decided to exclude the regions entirely, and that's fine. Additionally, we have slow thermometers. So these are like thermometers, but slower. They don't increase quite as fast, or they don't have to. So we have bulbs in the grid, like this one. And as you move along the thermometer from the bulb, you can't get smaller. So you can be the same or larger. But note, you can only be the same if Sudoku rules would allow it. So I can go 1 here and then 1 here. But here, I'm not allowed to do 1 here. Sudoku says, no, that's not allowed to be a 1. So you have to go to 2. Right? And then you can repeat the 2 and then the 2 again. But then here, this can't be a 2. It would have to be a 3 or higher. Right? So we don't have to, obviously, we don't have to be consecutive. So we could go like that if we wanted to. That would be fine. We also don't have to repeat, right? We just can. So we could do something like that. So hopefully that makes sense. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Okay, it's way too tempting to just fill this thermo because it might just be completely restricted. But my guess is not quite. Otherwise the puzzle's a little bit too easy. So let's find out. The way we find out is we start at the end and we put a 7 there. And then we just move backwards and we decrease as little as we possibly can. So here we can repeat the 7. Now we go down to 6. We can repeat the 6. 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2. So we didn't reach 1, which means it's not fully restricted. But it does mean we have only 1 degree of freedom down. So what we do is we just add the 1 number lower to each of these cells. And that is the possible digits those cells can be. So I'm not 100% interested in fully penciling the rest of these yet. I may end up doing so, but I think there might be some geometry to find, because especially like in these 3 rows here, there's a lot of cells that touch thermo lines or bulbs. So what we want to do is look at where 1s can go and where 7s can go. Those are usually the most interesting. And actually, I think this row here is the interesting one, because where can 7 go in this row? If we think about it, 7 can go here, but it can't go in any of the rest of this thermo. So these are obviously not 7. Same thing, 7 can go here and here, but then once we get down to here, these can't be 7. So 7 doesn't go here, it doesn't go here, it doesn't go here. So 7 can be placed. And that gives us this 6, and that's going to go all the way down. That's going to go 5, 5. Is it? Yeah, this can't be 6 anymore, right? So it's going to go 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. So we just got a bunch of digits for that. 7 in this row, I think, can go on the end of here or in that cell. If this wasn't 7, it would have to be 4 or lower. But that seems, let's see, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2 or 2, 1. That actually works, just works. Okay, let's think about this some more. So actually, let's see, 7, 7, 6, 6. Oh, this can be 6. I was wondering where 6 would go in this row. Oh, actually, no, it can't. Oh, that's interesting. So I was going to say this could be a 6, but if you actually look, if we go 6, 6, 7, 7, this cell has no value. This cell needs to be a 6 or a 7. So basically, if this is a 6, we end up with too many 6, 7s in this column. So this can't be a 6, and then obviously that one can't be 6. So who can be 6? 7, 6, 6, 6. Yeah, okay. So this is the 6. Wow, okay, and that propagates up. There's only one way that's going to work. Cool. That's very clever. So what are we doing with this? Are we looking at... Are we looking at this row? I'm wondering if penciling is due now. Maybe there's Sudoku to do. Let's think about that. Maybe not. Like, how do you even... Okay, notice none of these can be 3. How big can this bulb get? Let's see. We can go 7, 7, but then this can't be a 6. This has to be 5 or smaller, right? Because again, if this is 6, it forces that to be 7, and that's no good. So this is 5 or smaller. So this can be 5, but it can't be 4, 3. Can it be 2? 2, 2. No, this would have to be a 1, and this it sees a 1. So this is minimum 2. This is minimum 3. And so then this can't be 3 or 4, so this is a 5. There we go. We can place the 5. So then this can't be a 5, so this has to be 6 or 7. And then this has to be 6 or 7, but it can't be a 6. So that's 7 and that's 6. Okay, so this ended up fully minimized. Cool, this is coming together. So what do we do now? Do we pencil? This can't be 2, 3, or 4. And it can't be 5. So this is a 1. 5 is way too big for it. This can't be a 1. It can't be 2 or 3. And it can't be 5 either. So this is a 4, and then that's a 5. Okay, nice. And so then that does put 1 here. This can be a lot of things, I guess. Bigger than 1. Or, sorry, it actually could have been 1, but it sees a 1 or 2. So it could be 3 or 5, it looks like. Can't be 6 or higher. Do we just have Sudoku? Like, let's look at this column. I guess we have this thermo as well. But let's see. We need 2 and 3 here. This will help, though. Let's do this triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, so this is only 3. That's good to know. And then that resolves these. Okay, so if this is 3, this has to be smaller than 3, and it can't be 2. So that's a 1. This has to be 3 or bigger, but it can't be 3, 4, or 5. And it can't be 7 either. So this goes 6, 7. Nice. Okay, and I think I think pretty much everything's filled that can be in terms of thermos. So I think it's just going to be Sudoku now. So let's just keep doing columns. We have 1, 2, we need 3 and 4 here. This triple, we need 1, 2, 1, 2, and 4. So this is the naked 4. Gives us all of these digits. These aren't 4. Let's just keep moving right, because why not? We need a 2, 5, and 7. There we go. That's the 2, 7, 1, 2, and 5. I guess rows are probably the way to go here. Like this is a 7, that's a 6. I need a 1 and a 2. Actually, that's not resolved. This is resolved, though. This is a 2. Okay, that resolves these. This is, what, a 7? This pair, let's see, we have 1, 2, we need a 3. Okay, and what else? A 4. Okay, so that's the 3, that's the 4, and then we have 1 and 3 left. There we go. Nice. Mountain King. Nice. Well, thanks, Frappy. That was an interesting puzzle. I think maybe penciling would have revealed that stuff as well. But yeah, it was fun to try to do it without too much penciling going on. It was interesting how, yeah, this row right away you got this 7, which just immediately minimized this entire thermo. So you're very, very much rewarded for finding this 7. But then it was interesting here how this couldn't be 6. And so then that forced this not to be 6, right? Which allowed us to place the 6 in this row as well. So not a lot of hunting for 1s, which I guess that's sensible. But a lot of huntings for the high digits. So that was interesting. So thanks, Frappy. Hope you enjoyed this as well. And if you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.